Ryan Thompson has asked us how you paint the skin of Flamers of Tzeentch. So today we're going to show you how to do this with a really nice blue colour scheme, so perfect for Tzeentch. The thing you need to do first of all is undercoat your miniature using Mechanica Standard Grey spray, and then we're going to start out with a base coat of Cantor Blue all over the miniature, and then we're going to start shading with Nuln Oil with a few coats of it to darken it down towards the bottom of the model. Then we're going to move on to Outdoor Guard Blue to highlight it and also lighten up the top of the model, followed by Calgar Blue for much the same thing, and finally Fenrisian Grey just to highlight the top of it. But we're going to be starting out with our base coat of Cantor Blue, with which I'm going to apply using a large base brush. And what you want to do here is, as always, make use of your palette to get your paint thinned down and ready. So just a small amount of water. There we go. And once you're ready, all you've got to do is start applying this all over the miniature. And you want an even coat here, so I'll recommend applying 2 thin coats. With that base coat done, we're now ready to add some Nuln Oil to some parts of the miniature to darken these areas down. And first of all, we're going to start down here on the body. And I'm just going to avoid these tentacles as I apply it, but I'm going to bring the Nuln Oil up to around about this point here, keeping it thin there so it starts to blend into the blue. As for the arms, I'm going to do a similar thing, starting at the end here, and I'm going to bring the colour back to about here on the arms. Once that Nuln Oil is dry, it's time to add a second coat, and in the same sort of areas, but just a little bit further down towards the ends of both the arms and the body. And the idea here is that we're creating a progression from the Cantor Blue, getting darker and darker and closer towards black towards the ends. And once the second coat's dry, we can now add a third, and this time, once again, same areas, but a little bit further towards the ends of all of them. We're now finished with Nuln Oil and can move on to start highlighting the miniature, beginning with Outdoor Guard Blue. Now there's 2 real steps to this. The first one is towards the head. What you want to do is apply a thin layer like this, avoiding the recessed details to make it a little bit lighter. Whereas for the darker parts down here, such as the arm, what you want to do is highlight. So you're looking for more defined features, such as these finger-like parts we've got here on the hands, and you just want to highlight them with a thin coat of this colour. Next, we're moving on to Calgar Blue for much the same thing as before. So you want to start layering this towards the top of the head, again avoiding the recessed details to make it lighter, but just don't go quite so far down this time. Go to about this point here. As for highlighting on the darker parts, you want to just pick out the most prominent bits. For example, the ends of these tentacles down here. And finally, we just need to use Fenrisian Grey to pick out all the features of the many faces on the head. And there we are, that's the blue skin completed, ready for all those remaining details to be painted in. So Ryan, I really hope this answered your question and that it helps you painting your Flamers, and we'll see you all again soon.